Hello. Now we'll go with Reformatsky reaction. Okay, these reactions are we can discuss for IIT advanced type of examinations, for board examinations and all. NEET and JEE main generally this type of questions won't come. For advanced examinations you can discuss, and in higher educations, that is in graduation and all, Reformatsky reaction is a very regular reaction. It is the reaction given by aldehydes and ketones conditions. Aldehydes and ketones can react for Reformatsky reaction. Second condition is there must be alpha bromo ester. So carboxylic acids can be converted into esters, but the condition is there must be alpha bromo. Then metallic zinc is required in anhydrous ether. When aldehydes or ketones react with alpha bromo esters and metallic zinc in the presence of anhydrous ether, then what happens? Beta hydroxy ester. Beta hydroxy ester is the product. If you go for dehydration, you can get there unsaturated ester. Alpha beta unsaturated ester is going to be formed. Aldehydes and ketones, okay, when they are treated with alpha bromo ester in the presence of metallic zinc and anhydrous ether, a beta hydroxy ester is formed. The beta hydroxy ester further in the presence of acid loses water molecule. You can say acid catalyzed dehydration to get alpha beta unsaturated esters. One very interesting reaction, Reformatsky reaction. Let's go with one example. See here. First we need a alpha bromo ester, CH2Br, C double bond O, C2H5. This is ethyl. This is ethanoate, but bromine is there, and this is the functional group part beta. So this is alpha. Alpha plus bromine is there. So 1, 2, you can say 2 bromo ethanoate. Name of this compound. When this is treated with zinc in presence of anhydrous ether, organometallic intermediate is going to be formed. So you see CH2 COO C2H5, this I am writing as it is without any change. This bromine, zinc, ZnBr. Organo zinc intermediate you can call this as. For every compound there is no need to give the name. You can give like this: organo zinc intermediate is the product formed. Okay, so what happens with this? What is the role of it? For example, if you are having benzaldehyde, I am taking benzaldehyde. When this compound ZnBr CH2COO C2H5 is going to attack on this one, what happens here? As usual, nucleophilic addition type of reaction. So as we expect, this CH2 part is going to be attacked here. So the product will be its benzene part. This is CH. This will become OZnBr, O minus ZnBr plus, and this part is added with CH2COO C2H5. You can see this carbon is a chiral carbon. So you can get here both. Okay, now two products are possible. Enantiomers are possible. Okay, so I am simply writing enantiomers. Why enantiomers? Because this carbon is a chiral carbon. As a carbon is chiral carbon, you can expect here two products, dextro and levo, both you can expect here. That is the first step. Then you can go for hydrolysis, where it is hydrolyzed. This OH part, CH, it will become OH, CH2, COO, C2H5. This you can say, this is the ester, this part is alpha and this is beta. Beta hydroxy ester. Okay, beta hydroxy ester, as we were discussing in initial stages, this is the product, beta hydroxy ester. When this beta hydroxy ester is further dehydrated minus water. From here OH, from here there is no hydrogen from this side. Okay, this is already saturated position. Okay, that means 4 bonds are over. This carbon is having 1 hydrogen, that will go. So the product you can expect here, this part as it is I am writing, CH, double bond CH, COO C2H5, COO C2H5, right? This is alpha position, this is beta position, alpha beta unsaturated ester is formed. Alpha beta unsaturated ester. If you want to add one extra line, beta aryl also. That is beta aryl alpha beta unsaturated ester is formed. This is Riffa-Matsky reaction. Aldehydes are ketones. They react with alpha bromo esters in the presence of zinc and anhydrous ether to give you beta hydroxy esters. Further on dehydration, acidic dehydration, you can say alpha beta unsaturated esters are formed. One wonderful reaction it is. Thank you.